Today on the Trent Out Loud Podcast, saying that Jada has one of the best pom-poms that come out of Kingston and he was buying her a Birkin bag. What up? It's your boy Trent Out Loud and I'm back with another episode. We got a good show for you guys today. The reason why I'm so happy is that it's 150 episodes. Yo, can we get a round of applause for the Trent Out Loud Podcast? Reaching 150 episodes. Y'all know what time it is, man. Get your ear pods in, get your headphones on, turn your volumes up. We're celebrating 150 episodes. Let's go. Jada Kingdom and Stefflon Don are beefing over Burna Boy. Yo, I had to touch on this story, man. This has some Jamaican roots. Stefflon Don is half Jamaican. She's from England. And then Jada is from Kingston, Jamaica. Well, I don't know if she's from Kingston, actually. Kingdom. I was just assuming Kingston. But anyways, this is some Jamaican girls beefing over Burna Boy. Shout out to Burna Boy. Yo, City Boys, we up, baby. Let's go. I don't actually know too much about this beef, to be honest with you. I think I have a little clip of a song.
Jada mother living on one pitch pint. Oh, Jada need to go take care of her mother. The way man done pan Jada lost, Jada done, Jada the freak.
Me bout no man, me will make a boy shoot up your calling on. You just another weak link, you are not done. Coulda never be a threat, you're just a fan. Anything where you chat me, I feel laugh at. I must joke this cause yeah, big like London Bridge. You move out, that's why the man live.
So quickly, what it is Burna was going out with Stefflon Don. The song Last was actually about him breaking up with Stefflon. And then he had a song, I think it was Taliban, where he made a comment about Jada, saying that Jada has one of the best pom-poms that come out of Kingston and he was buying her a Birkin bag.
Them on the tea like Lipton, and like the best pom-pom they are Kingston, so me buy a Birkin for Jada Kingdom.
And then, that set off Stefflon. Anyways, I don't like to get too much into the girl beefing back and forth. I just thought it was funny because I like both of these girls. And I'm a big Burna Boy fan. And I just think it's funny that these two girls are beefing over Burna Boy. It's hilarious to me. I don't really have much of a take on it, man. I just thought it was funny. Let me know who you guys are going for in the beef. People online, and I kind of agree with them, they're more siding with Jada in this, like no disrespect to Stefflon, but the fact that Burna Boy called out Jada on a song and said she has the best pom-pom in Kingston and he's buying her a Birkin bag, like almost by default, Jada almost by default wins just from that line alone. Obviously it was probably a shot. He broke up with Stefflon, and that was a shot back at her. But hey, like I said, in the comment section and online, the comments, people are saying that Jada won, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Whose side are you on in this beef? Let's hope that it stays on as a music beef. Jamaican women could be a little bit, they could get down, man. It's not only the men in Jamaica that are a little crazy. So let's hope it stays on wax. But let me know whose side are you on. Are you on Stefflon Don's side, or are you on Jada's side? Don Lemon is coming out with a brand new show, his own show, and it's going to be premiering first on X, Twitter. Let me read the press release for you. So this is what X put out. We're delighted to announce a new content partner with Don Lemon for his new project, The Don Lemon Show. The award-winning TV journalist will share his unique and honest voice in 30-minute episodes 3 times a week, covering political, cultural, sports, and entertainment. The show will run exclusively first on X. Welcome, Don. So this is big, man. I don't know if you guys remember when I first reported when Don got fired from CNN, and then I also reported that Tucker Carlson got fired from Fox. People were saying, oh my gosh, it would be amazing if those two had a show together. And I was championing that. I thought that would be so great. They're both politically on both sides and have opposing views, but it would be amazing for them to come together on one show. But clearly that didn't work out. But what I think is cool is that you almost kind of have this where their both shows will be on Twitter, will be on X. And you know, on X, it's unfiltered. You could say whatever you want. It's a free platform. And if X is smart, they'll probably put them maybe back to back. Like one will come out at 8, one will come out at 8:30 or whatever. And then you can hear two opposing views. I think this is a big move for Twitter. I think this is a big move for Elon, and I'm here for it. Now let me read you Don Lemon's press release. I've heard you, and today I'm back bigger, bolder, freer. My new media company's first project is the Don Lemon Show. It will be available to everyone easily, everywhere, and wherever you want it. Streaming on the platforms where the conversations are happening. And you'll find it first on X, the biggest space for free speech in the world. I know now more than ever that we need a space for honest debate and discussion without the hall monitors. This is just the beginning, so stay tuned. Yo, this is huge, man. This is huge. I know that I get on Elon Musk a lot. People are laughing, saying that he, bought Twitter and that he's lost, I think it's close to $20 billion. But for somebody like Elon Musk losing $20 billion, I don't know if I just said 20 million. I don't know, but it's 20 billion. For someone like Elon Musk, losing $20 billion means nothing. But this is exciting to me, man. Two big political voices. You could maybe consider them extremists. I mean, I think Tucker Carlson is more an extremist than Don Lemon is, but for the sake of argument, let's put two extremists on the same platform. It's showing that that Elon is not just fighting for the rights of Republicans and right-wing rhetoric, that he's also interested in giving voice to the left wing and Republicans or even independents. So I'm really excited for this. I'm a big Don Lemon fan. So shout out to Dom. And also too, just myself as a content creator, this excites me because I really feel like the future, not even now, not even a year or 2 years, I think the future 5 or 10 years from now, it will really be platforms like my own, the Trent Out Loud Podcast, the Don Lemon Show, that will be where you get your news and where you get your information. And we will be the platforms that exist larger and unfiltered, like what Dom said, then now where you still have like your CNNs and your MSNBC or whatever. And I just think that these independent platforms and spaces like Twitter and YouTube will be the future. And I know, like, I'm not like revolutionizing or saying like I'm a genius or anything, because we clearly see that that's where it's going. But I just like I said, I'm not trying to say that like I'm just realizing it now. What I'm saying is that this kind of, every time you see another person doing this on that level, it just solidifies it, is the word that I'm looking for. Sorry. It's just solidifying that independent journalism, independent shows are not only here to stay, but are going to be the future. Sorry, that was just a little minute or two of me having a little moment. But like Shannon Sharp having one of the biggest interviews of the year. I mean, I know it's only 2024, but that being on YouTube on Cat Williams show, on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp show. I told you before, Stephen A. Smith not leaving First Take, but having his own show, starting his own podcast on YouTube. You have Tucker Carlson, Don Lemon. Of course, you got your boy, the Trent Out Loud Podcast. So anyways, and obviously I'm joking, but a ton of other people. Anyways, it's really exciting, but I'm going to get back to the story. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you're a Don Lemon fan. Let me know if you'll be watching. And let me know what you think about independent platforms versus terrestrial TV. Let me know. Angela Bassett receives honorary Oscar award, but some people are not happy with it. So this was really going crazy online because she got an honorary Oscar, but people are not happy because it wasn't like a voted Oscar. But I did some research and I found out, and maybe I should give you more detail. People are upset that it's not an Oscar during the awards ceremony. Like, she didn't get an Oscar for Best Female Actress. Like, people want her to get a real award. But I think, by the way, those people who are not seeing me, I'm air quoting real award. They're not considering this honorary a real Oscar. But the opposing side to that is that people are looking at the word honorary and thinking it's kind of like an honorary doctorate, where a school can give could give me an honorary doctorate, and I can say, well, I have a doctorate. But that doctorate, in a school sense, that could be given to somebody who donates a lot of money or who has done something nice for the school, and it's kind of just like a way for a school to say thank you. The Academy Award is never going to give me an Oscar, no matter how much money I give them. So I did some research, and this honorary Oscar is still voted on by the Academy Board of Governors. The honorary Oscar is given to honor extraordinary distinction in lifetime achievement, exceptional contribution to the state of motion picture arts and sciences, or for outstanding service to the Academy. So, yes, I understand what people are saying, that yes, she didn't win Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress, and she needs to win in that category and and win in that sense. But this is still the same thing in a way, because people have voted, the Academy has voted the same people who would vote if she was to be Best Female Actress. And if you want to really dig even deeper in it, this could actually be better than just saying you're the best female of that year. They're saying that here, you're one of the extraordinary, let me read this again, honorary, extraordinary distinction in lifetime achievement. If you really think about it and you listen to those words, that's actually bigger than being the best female actress of the year. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this honorary Oscar equivalent to Best Female Actress or Best Supporting Actress, or is it better? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, let's move on to question of the day. We got 3 questions of the day for you. One is, Reynold thinks Nia Long should have stayed with Ime Udoka instead of getting $30,000 a month child support. So before I play the clip, let me play the clip, because I think he explains everything in here.
He makes $450,000 a month. To pay $32,000 for his child is the least that he could do. But I'm going to be honest with you. I would have stayed there and ate my food if I was Nia Long. This ain't the first time this man has cheated on her. And I promise you, if they stayed together, it wouldn't be the last. I think Nia Long got caught up into this feeling that happens to a lot of women. She let the lean in of everybody and the embarrassment of this public cheating get in between her and her relationship with her man. And that's where she, I think, could have made better decisions. She still loves that man. That son still loves his dad.
Yeah, so this has caused a riff online, obviously, between women and men. And for one, like, who's a man to tell a woman that she should stay after being cheated on? Like, it's pretty crazy. But so, she's getting $30,000 a month. But I think people are getting caught up in the money part. And I think more what he's trying to say, not defending his comments, I'm going to give you my take in a second, but I think more what he's trying to say is not about the money, like, he makes $500,000 a year, $500,000 a month. You should have stayed with him. You had a better life. I think he's more trying to say that, for the child, right? It's like, you still love him because he cheated on you before, and you guys have a kid together, and that kid loves his father and it has a family. So if you were accepting of it before, why now this one time, because this one went public, are you leaving? That's what he's trying to say. He's like, if it happened 3 times, why this 4th time? And it's more that because she felt like she was embarrassed publicly. But my take on it is that, who are you to tell somebody what to deal with and what not to deal with? She could have, last time he cheated, she could have said to him, yo, this, it's been 2 times, it's been 3 times. Next time I'm done. That's been known to happen in many relationships. Men and women can draw a line somewhere. And second of all, maybe it is the public embarrassment that is too much for her. And if that's too much for her, then who are you to tell her what to deal with. How the hell do you know how it feels to be publicly embarrassed and shamed publicly in front of all of your peers? Like, maybe that's the breaking edge for her. And I don't blame her for that. And I keep on telling you guys all the time, you cannot tell somebody else how to feel, especially if you've never been in that exact same situation, and every single situation is different. So regardless, even if you've been somewhat in that situation, you can't tell somebody else how to feel and how to react. Like, that's just ridiculous to me. So anyways, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that, if she was able to stomach the cheating before, and just because this one is public, she should have just eaten it up for her family? Or do you think that it's up to her, that she can leave and do whatever she wants whenever she wants? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Our second question of the day is, a woman explains why a man prefers respect over love and why women prefer safety over love. I want to know if you agree. Listen to the clip.
Men take respect over love
Absolutely.
any day. Mm-hmm. Respect me before you love me. And then women position themselves where it's like, well, I'll take safety over love. As long as I feel safe with you, I don't have to be in love with you. Because I'll marry the man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
You know what? Whew. When you say that out loud,
she ain't lie.
That makes some sense.
Yeah, no, she didn't lie.
I have no rebuttals.
Because even the safety, immediately when you said safety, I'm like, no. In my head, I'm like, no. They want to marry somebody that's financially keeping them safe.
Mm-hmm. And it's so many different. It's so many different layers of safety.
But mine,
emotionally
keeping them safe.
But I don't have to be in love with my husband, because I'm not gonna always.
You're not gonna always.
No.
Yeah.
But if I'm safe, where the I'm going.
I don't know how I feel about this one. In true Trent fashion, I see where she's coming, because I always try to see where people are coming from. But I think she has it mixed up. It's not that they prefer that over love. I think they like that with their love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I love a woman respecting me. Totally love it. And I could see, because I've been with women who love the safety I provide for them, whether it be physical, whether it be emotional, whether it be financial, regardless of whatever the safety is. It's like, man, I know Trent is, financially stable. I know he's financially secure. If anything ever happens to me, I like being with a man I know who got me. Or, Trent is a 6'2" black guy. I know if I'm out there, he's not soft and he could take care of me. All right. Or like, you know what? I'm sitting down, I'm crying, life is tough or whatever. Trent's always there. He's got me. Like, I get the safety part of it, right? And for a man, I get the respect, right? Where it's like, I'm a man. I've said it a bunch of times before. I don't like the word alpha, but I'm an alpha man. I like being the leader in my relationship, and I love having a woman respect me. However, with those two examples being said, I wouldn't want a woman who respects me but doesn't love me. You need the love first before the respect, or else it's not going to work. And the same thing vice versa. Like, a woman, especially a woman of how dynamic women are, I don't see, I'm stereotyping now, I'm sure there are some that will take the safety before the love, but to be truly happy, and that's the most important topic here, not if you can do it, but if you can be truly happy, safety alone without love doesn't really add up to much. I don't care if you have a big house, I don't care if you have a big dude protecting whatever. If a man doesn't love you, then you're losing. And then on top of that, you're not going to get the real safety that you want if the man doesn't love you. So it's the love that will garner him making you feel safe. So I just think that she's wrong. I understand what she's trying to say, but I think she's wrong, because you can't put, it's like the chicken, what came first, the chicken, or what came first, the chicken or the egg? Trust me, the love came first in this circumstance, and then you can mix your other values in it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, third question of the day. Is ghosting your date an acceptable way to show you're uninterested? I had to put this in here because this makes me so upset. Anyways, listen to the clip quickly.
I don't want to immediately think that, she stood me up, but it's a lot emotionally.
I am a little worried she won't show up. Text her.
Has she still not texted you back?
Yeah, nothing back from her. I don't know what's going on.
The entire time I was watching him and just praying that someone was going to come walk through that door. I feel so bad for him to the point where I just wanted to sit down and be his date.
I guess I'll call her next.
Please leave your message for 27.
So it's been an hour now that I've been waiting for Tiffany, and she hasn't responded to my text or called me back or anything. So I guess I got stood up.
Yeah, this makes me so upset. This personally hasn't happened to me. I've never been on a date and somebody is waiting and they haven't showed up, but it's happened to friends of mine. And I've seen it actually happen one time I was on vacation with a friend of mine. And a circumstance where it's happened to me is not on a date, but I've been like on a dating app with a girl. And this is not ghosting, but we could be having a conversation and it doesn't go well, and she'll just unmatch after something I say that she didn't like. And I just feel like, again, this is not ghosting, but I feel like that's rude. I feel like you should at least say to somebody like, you know what? I don't feel like this is working out, or I don't feel whatever, et cetera, et cetera. I have felt many times where I'm talking to a girl like on the dating app and I'm just like, ugh, this is not really for me. And I'll just say like, hey, this is not really what I expected. Or maybe I'll even like stop answering her, which is kind of ghosting. But then it's like, maybe I got caught up and forgot about it, right? But I just feel like the unmatch and you're just like ghosted. I feel like that is so rude. But let's take the dating app, because that's the only thing that I could identify with here. But let's take the dating app out of it because that's not technical ghosting. But to talk with a dude or a girl, both sides, and meet up and decide that you want to go out on a date, and then something happened in between where you're turned off, that's fine. But you gotta tell the other person, man. That's just disrespect. That's just bad karma. It definitely happens way more to dudes. Like I said, it's happened to a couple of friends of mine, and they're good guys. And things like that are the reason why guys end up being assholes. And it's a lot of times why guys end up like getting online and start dragging women and doing all of this stuff. And it's, and that's why some of these things are deserved from some of the women that do that. You have enough respect for somebody else, and say, listen, hey, things have changed. Make up an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that all the time. If I'm talking to a girl and I'm just like turned off, I'm just like, hey, I'm just really, really into my own stuff right now. Or like, I'm just super busy. I'll get back to you. I'll do that before ignoring somebody and do that before unmatching somebody. And Lord, if you've decided to go out on a date with somebody, don't have somebody go to the place and then you get cold feet and you change your mind and then just leave them out there. That is super cold. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you ever done that? I have never done that. And I even feel bad when I stop talking to a girl on a dating app. I feel bad. But let me know if you've ever done that. Let me know if you've ever done it on a dating app. And let me know if you ever ghosted somebody on a date, man. And if you have, I'm going to call you out in the comment section. All right. And in sports news, this weekend, Kansas City versus Miami will be played in Arrowhead Stadium in 2 degrees Fahrenheit weather. For my Canadian audience, that is minus 21 degree weather. That is crazy cold for Americans, most less people from Miami to play in. Listen, y'all know I'm a big Kansas City fan, and I'm going to be rooting for them. But I even think even for them, it's going to be hard to play in this. And this is like pretty much the biggest game on the weekend. And I know I talk about this with my father all the time. I feel like games that are like this important, because it's do or die for those of you who are not football fans. It's not basketball. It's not baseball. It's not best of 7. You lose this game, it's over. You're out. Your season is done. And my dad and I always say, we feel like all playoff and especially Super Bowls should be played in a dome. I think all Super Bowls are played in a dome, but you shouldn't have weather like snow, weather, or rain. Well, that's weather, but snow or rain, or cold weather affect the outcome of such an important game. I'm really nervous for this. It gives the advantage to my team, so I'm not that nervous about it. But that's cold, man. To be playing football, the football is going to be like a rock. Like throwing is going to be hard. It's really going to change the outcome of the game. more importantly, actually not more importantly, but to add insult to injury, the game is going to be played. The game is going to be aired on the Peacock app, the NBC Peacock app. It will not be on TV. How do you guys feel about that? I was reading an article that the NFL is the most watched sport league in all of the United States. NHL, the baseball, soccer, any other league, and they pale in comparison. I think the average game is watched by 9 million people. The average NFL game is watched by 9 million people, and the average NBA game is 300,000. That's a fraction. That's like 90% less, 95% less people. And a lot of people are upset that you have such a huge fan base, you have such a loyal fan base, and an older fan base on top of that some of these older people don't know anything about streaming and getting an app. So you have one of the most important wildcard games, the most important wildcard game of the weekend, and you have to get the Peacock app for that. Now, people in my generation, we're just gonna go and stream it on on my laptop. Like I got 3 or 4 sites. But somebody like my dad, he's not going to know how to stream that ish on his on his computer, or my brother-in-law. Like, he's not into computers. He's not going to watch it. Like, I just don't know how I feel about this. The business side of me and the technology side of me understands that, like I spoke about earlier in this podcast, of how where the future is going to independent platforms like Twitter and YouTube and whatever. This is the evolution of these sports leagues, going away from cable TV, and you're going to go to where the money is at. And these apps, imagine one app having all the NFL. Like, if it's a league, it's a business. So I understand it. The thing that bothers me is like how it's just this one game in the middle of things. Like, if you're gonna go announce it from the beginning of the year, let people know. Like, man, it's Wednesday. I just found out about this. Like, I'm gonna have to make arrangements to help my dad, help my brother-in-law out, or whatever. Like, this to me should have been, or maybe I've missed it, but I mean, I watch almost every NFL game, every weekend. So it's the first time I'm hearing about it. I just think that you should be giving your loyal fans more of a chance to adapt to this. But listen, I understand. I was reading somewhere that they said they're going to make I think around $110 million off of this, which is nothing towards the NFL, but for the NFL. But they're testing the market and seeing how things go. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know, if you're upset with this. Let me know if you think it's a good move. And if you're going to be watching, and more importantly, who are you going for? You're going for Miami, you're going for Kansas City, and I hope y'all are going for Kansas City, man. Let's go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace! Go to signupexpert.com/Trent. And then once you sign up for all betting apps and get all your bonuses and get all your rewards, go to your app store and download BetStamp and use promo code TOL.